Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Silent Core and today I'm going to be going over one of the multiplayer modes that have been revealed for Star Wars Battlefront. So this is going to be called Drop Zone. We've known about this name for a little while now, but we haven't really known anything about what it could be. And we've also got this awesome new screenshot showing off Drop Zone. Unfortunately we don't have any gameplay of it yet, however this has been confirmed as one of the multiplayer modes that's going to be available in the beta in early October, so we're going to be able to actually play this one pretty soon, even if no gameplay is revealed. And from what we've heard so far, it seems that we've got quite a range of a few different multiplayer modes available in Star Wars Battlefront to be excited about. And this one definitely sounds like it could be one of my favourites so far. So those rumours I mentioned in my last Star Wars Battlefront video about Drop Zone being a King of the Hills style mode were actually right, and it sounds quite similar to Supremacy mode as well, which has been previously announced. So Drop Zone is basically going to be an 8 versus 8 mode where the objective is around these drop pods that kind of fall from the sky, and you can see in the image here what the drop pods actually looks like on the left. That one's just sitting there, and there's another one you can see in the distance actually coming and flying out of the atmosphere, and it looks like it's coming to crash land on the planet. And there's a few other noticeable things in this picture, so you can see some TIE fighters up there in the sky, and also a Viper droid up there that looks like it's just chilling up there in the sky. So judging from this small player count, you know it's only going to be an 8 versus 8. I'd say the maps in this game mode could be pretty small compared to the rest of them, especially compared to Supremacy, which EA have confirmed are going to be some of the biggest maps available in Star Wars Battlefront. So how this mode is going to work is basically you have to locate these drop pods, and when you get in the vicinity of one, you'll start this capture process, and the first team to basically capture 5 pods or control the majority of them after the 10-minute match is over will be victorious. And it was also mentioned in the Drop Zone blog that if a pod is constantly changing possession with no team able to defend it for long enough, another pod will actually be sent down to break the stalemate, so that'll make 2 pods basically that your teams will have to gain control over. It was also described as a very fast-paced, action-packed game mode, and they also said that camping probably won't pay off because someone could simply pull off an orbital strike, which is basically a big area of effect attack that rains down destruction, and I'm sure would probably wipe out any enemies that were trying to capture or even camping on an objective. So from what it sounds like, I think I'll definitely be rocking the bubble shield when playing this mode. You know, you can pull that out and protect yourself and your teammates when you're capturing an objective. And there's actually also another bonus for doing the objective in Drop Zone. So when you claim these pods, when it's actually claimed to your team, it will slowly open and you'll be able to grab a few pickups inside of it. However, they have mentioned that as soon as the pod starts to open, there's going to be another pod start to crash somewhere else in the map. So I guess you'll have to decide whether you want to spend that time waiting for the pod to completely open so you can grab the pickups, or if you want to head over to that newly available pod which you can capture next. I think me personally, I'd probably be tempted to hang around for the pickups, because if you guys remember from my last few videos, you can get some pretty lethal weapons from these pickups. You know, you can get orbital strikes, you can get rocket launchers, thermal imploders, just to name a few, and these are things that are going to really help you be able to capture the next objectives. And I can't wait to pick these up and get some awesome multi-kills from people camping on the objectives. So you'll also have droids and turrets to help you cover objectives, and as seen in the screenshot that I showed at the start of the video, you could see the Viper droid up there just kind of floating around in the sky. I think there's probably going to be some kind of UAV that will help you, you know, spot enemies on the ground. And I guess the turrets you can position to kind of defend over maybe a few pods. At the end of the blog post, they also mentioned a little bit about the maps you're going to be playing this mode on. So the Swamp Crash site on Endor will have a few choke points, but will overall be pretty hectic, and the enemies will be able to attack you from anywhere on that level. They also said that the fight takes place around a crashed GR-75 transport ship, which will have containers from the craft kind of scattered all across the map. And I actually looked up this one on the Star Wars wiki just to see what it looked like, and as you can see, this thing's a huge transport ship. This thing's going to be pretty epic. And there's also going to be another section with a waterfall that's going to be overlooked by an Ewok village, where you have to actually jump down to the pool below in order to claim the pod. And I guess you'll have to be careful to check that nobody's up there in the trees in Ewok village kind of looking down on you. So that's everything we know about Drop Zone mods so far. Don't forget to leave the video a like if you did enjoy this. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this mode so far, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.